Hello, Prim friends. Is that a tease? Absolutely. I'm going to be coming back to that room, but I am at Western Reserve Antiques. And there have been times I've been speechless, but this is just an absolutely incredible collection that has been put together here. So much Christmas, so much. I just don't even have words. Look at that beautiful peg rack and all those little baskets. Now, Leisa does ship. She also does shows all around this state and also others as well, so she can sometimes meet people. I think she was just mentioning another show in Illinois. Her Christmas open house starts this week on Thursday, and I will make sure to put the address and phone number for the shop on, oh, my heart, on the screen and in the description as well. The collection of Christmas and antique Christmas and German candy containers and a little purse. And you know, sometimes people say you went too fast when you were moving the camera. I am very purposefully being slow right now because the adrenaline that happens from seeing the beauty and this amazing, just being surrounded by this history and these pieces that so often haven't been saved. So Leisa also does have several handmade pieces by current artisans, and those are here as well. There are some twin feather trees and pieces as well. They're just some really amazing items here. This is a gorgeous red hanging cupboard, but I will make sure that her information is on the screen for their Christmas open house that they are having for several days upcoming. And this is an early zinc sheep. There is a slight repair to the foot. $725 for him. There's a very pretty, I know we have some who are our sampler collectors, and so I want to make sure that you're able to see that. That one is $365. Looks like it says it either says it's a Shaker or a Quaker sampler. There are also some Arnett Santas here as well. I wanted to make sure. This one is 110, tin skating lantern. Here's a beautiful early blue cupboard, a little bit taller of a cupboard. That one is $495. Now Leisa, again, she does ship, but with the Christmas open house coming up, if you try to call and you don't get an answer right away, just understand that customers who are here in the shop, of course, have to take priority. Look at these. It's connected. Oops, this little guy. Looks like he maybe came off of the tree. We'll put him right there. These are two horses side by side. Early double horse on a platform, $495. Look at these. Aren't they amazing? Don't see a price tag on him. This one might have one. Let's see. Be patient with me here. That one is $55. Look at all of those. Just really incredible pieces. Look at this. I'm sure that one is an Arnett, holding the little pail. I I don't want to be too close so you can't see things. Here's a small horse, and then the doll size express wagon. Look, and then all the little miniature teddy bears in there. Little horse with the wheels. Another Santa. I hope that Lisa's shop is on your bucket list if you are one who really loves and respects and has just an absolute love for this style of furniture and accessories, and these, because these are, I mean, you just don't see this. You just don't see this quality and all in one place. But we will get back to that cupboard here at the end, and yeah, everywhere you look. A lot of these pieces of the Christmas pieces, well, a lot of the pieces actually are from a single collection, and we know those pieces specifically. I don't know if it's still the case, but Lisa had said the tags from all of those were white tags. You see the cording candles. But I don't know if that's the same with the Christmas pieces. Look at the child's kitchen cupboard. Oh my gosh. You know, today the things are plastic. Look at this one, $325, child size step back cupboard. Oh, amazing. I love that basket. What a great idea to stand it up and then put the family of the bears inside with a bit of green. Oh my word. Look at this miniature here, little sled. A little tiny one. I love the patina on that. There's another sampler right here. This one says Margaret Barton's work, 1837, in a gorgeous frame. There's another on this side. This one says $385. There may be a date on there, but I'm not sure what that is. Oh, I'm trying to get my wits about me. When you are here in person, you will just realize just how incredible this is, truly. Put in the comments down below as I go around, what is your favorite piece or pieces? Look at all of the children's clothing here. I love that sheep print. Look at with the child at the barn door. That one is $98. All those wonderful children's shoes. And the dolls. And the little hats, whether they were children's hats or perhaps for the dolls. The bottle brush tree back there with all the fruit on it. The little coverlet pieces or quilt pieces, the baby pieces, doll baby. There's a doll blanket inside. I see a $15 price on that. The early wooden blocks are $2 a piece. Those are always fun to line up and maybe spell words. Christmas or joy, holiday, prims, perhaps. All these gorgeous show and hoot pianos. A couple there are bliss and then show and hoot. And there's a large show and hoot and another smaller one even underneath. Look at that collection of those all stacked. Here are these beautiful bears. There's a child size ironing board. And all the little irons on top. My goodness. When I came in, I realized that this room was a little bit different. Leisa had taken a larger bed out and replaced it here with this smaller one. Look at the coverlet pieces on that. Gorgeous. The set of, or several of the hoop skirts. And I love the idea of putting the peg racks at the top of the room and then having all of the children's chairs hanging there. Look at this beautiful bonnet. Anytime I come here, it's different. It's staged differently, but the quality of the pieces are top-notch. Absolutely top-notch. There is a piece that I missed here that I did want to mention. It does not have a price on it, but Leisa does have a coverlet that is specifically a baby crib coverlet made by Samuel Dornbach, Luzerne County in Pennsylvania. And that is very specifically a crib coverlet. I'm not sure how I went past all of this beautiful stone fruit. I'm just, when you're here, you will understand. Beautiful, beautiful pieces. Look at this little small half. The halves are always, always, always more precious. This one here looks like maybe a half an apple. It is the bookend type. '19th century dry sink cupboard, dovetailed drawers, 2-piece. That is $4,200. I can't say that I've ever seen one other than here at Leisa's shop. It is a dry sink in the bottom with the 2-door cupboard and the 3 drawers above. It is gorgeous. I love this gown here in that early calico. Beautiful. Looks like it just came out of a closet. Oh my gosh. And here the peg rack again. Inspiration in these shops. It's hanging up and down vertically, and then has all these children's hats on it, or dolls' hats. So cute. Here's another very nice tall corner cabinet. Narrow but very tall. And then it does have some of the seaweed yellowware pieces inside. Here, this room is still holding on to fall while the rest of the shop has made that transition to Christmas. Really pretty pieces, neat, unique pieces. The vintage clothes. The Old Crow Tavern here below. Look at these sweet dolls. The handmade pumpkins. Some Kitchenware pieces here as well. And look at how cute. The bats. Oh, how sweet. Those are adorable. She's cute with the key around her neck. Leisa does have some candles as well. This is a really pretty candle piece. This one is $169. I like it with the reflector on the back. Nice. Very nice bucket bench. And look at these little miniature cookie cutter pieces. That one is $35. Pretty little bird. That one is $28. Here's a piece of Kitchenware. Oh, that almost looks signed. Can you see the name in there? That does not have a price on it. Or I would tell you, I promise. Cute little mouse in the bucket. Look at the horse on the rocker. Now, I'm going to date myself a little bit. I won't exactly tell you how old I am, but when I lived in Germany as a very small child, I received one that was brand new from a shop in Berlin, Germany. So, but I'm not telling you how old I am. And I'm not an antique. Aren't these lovely? The Kitchenware sander. So when the early writing or signatures maybe were written with the felt tip pens, it took a while for the ink to dry. And so these would have had a type of sand in them, and they would have put that on top of the document to absorb the extra of the ink and to help it dry. This beautiful oil painting. I love it with the little red, white, and blue bow at his neck. Here is a hog scraper candlestick with the wedding band. This one is 7 and maybe 3/8 inches on that. Really nice piece. Spoon rack. Love that gown. Here's, oh, this is the second one. There's one. And here is another. Love it. This area right here is all sort of, I would say, sewing themed. Another Santa. More of those miniature cabinets. Some silhouettes back there in the corner. I love the frame on that bottom one especially, and then the one at the upper there with that circular frame. The children's pull toys, oh gosh, and then the large peg rack with all those beautiful baskets across the top. I'm trying to see a price so you would know. The white one is $185 there in the middle. The one on the end looks like a bit of a square basket. I think that one says $110. I like the red and white samplers. And then this whole gathering of the children's cupboards. From the smallest up there at the top and then coming down, and more and more and more of them. This area right here has several of those small cupboards. And there's another one. And there are more behind me. There's a whole collection here also of the old world Christmas ornaments on the tree right here. Lovely tree itself is available for sale too. That's a really pretty one. That one is $125. Here is the 4 seasons of life. First one being childhood. That one's $225. Here's a sweet Arnett Santa. This is one of the shorter ones. That one is $2.45. Nice tin wall sconce with the reflector on the back. Here's a beautiful watch holder, pocket watch holder. I can't say that I've seen one in that style before. More Santas. Look at that 3-tier wire basket. Oh my. Wouldn't that be wonderful with the stone fruit in it too? Oh, that would be a dramatic display. Check this out. The little horse with the wagon. It's like the tin maker's wagon as he would go from town to town. Wonderful. Great Santa Claus. And another little child's early chest of drawers. That one looks like a salesman sample. Here's some wonderful feather trees. Aren't these just beautiful? There's a small little chest of drawers doll's dresser. That one is $35. All these great pin cushions and the mini bottle brush trees. Look at this one. It's almost like it's a silk apple. Wow. This one back here is one of those, I think what they call the Amish antique sewing puzzle ball. That one is $98. I've never seen a collection the size of the one that Tina Parsons has in her beautiful home. If you haven't checked out that video yet, you'll want to go back and check that one out. The red salt box home's just stunning. Just really shows you how if you even just choose one item and look for it over and over and over again at the shows, it doesn't have to be an expensive item. But if you choose one thing that's maybe, between a $20 and a $50 item, let's say, it's something often that when you go out, you might just find. That's always fun because it reinforces that when you're hunting for it, you may just find it. Look at this little piece. Oh, cute. Oh, I don't see a price on that one. That almost looks like the pastry boards that we see so often. Here's an early breadboard, and this one has the knife with it. That one is $195. Very nice pie safe with the candy containers inside. Love the bunnies. And the apothecary jars with the tin lids. There's a nice sheep back here. Looks like maybe a butter mold right up there with the tulip in it. This table is lovely too, the tilt top table. We have one like this in the Cape on the Corner, and I had it as my island for a while, but then I turned the top up, and it's now sort of a divider between two sections of the kitchen and the dining area. So I do want to do another video from the Cape on the Corner at Christmas time this year. But if you haven't maybe noticed or checked it out, if you watch it to the end, my house is the third house in the touring 3 homes at Halloween or fall. I will make sure that that one is linked at the end of this video, because I think some people don't realize that our home is in that at the end. And I take you through a lot and talk about several things in our Cape on the Corner. Look at those wonderful. What a great idea to do a Christmas tree with all of the cookie cutters and the gingerbread boys. I love that idea. That wonderful rooster. That one is $75. Oh, stay. You're going to watch me on this video knock something over. Look at that great piggy there. Couple of pigs. The horse. Oh, I love that idea for a Christmas tree decoration. Maybe that's what I'll do this year for the first year Christmas tree with our little Zeusa. Because if he knocks the tree over with the cookie cutters, it'll make a lot of noise, but it won't damage anything. So if you guys have a cat that likes to climb things, do you have ideas for me for how to keep them out of a Christmas tree? So we didn't do a tree last year, and I definitely want to do a Christmas tree this year. Look at this amazing display right here of all of these rolling pins. Isn't that amazing? I've pointed out before, when I see these rope bed rails, side rails, hanging as peg rails, I usually know that it is Lisa's booth in a shop or show, because I very rarely have ever seen it done anywhere else. I absolutely love that idea. It is so clever. Look at the pie rack. It's another wonderful Santa. Look at here, the horse. And that has a couple of teddies on it. Oh, cute. Yes, I will definitely have to do our home at Christmas time. I think this year will be the year. Look at this, all the baskets on the ceiling. Beautiful baskets. And this Christmas tree, all done in the snowmen and the little mittens. These are $12. Oh, wait until you see the little vintage Christmas sock purse in the other room. Wait till you see it. Nice set of drawers. That one is $650. Look at this nice broom. That one is $75. Cranberry scoop here, and then this wonderful, I would say, maple sugar mold, all in hearts. Look at the Crocs in this room. My voice. Herbal sampler fresh cut, air dried, rosemary, thyme, dill, and mint. Oh, I love that heart. Very neat. The crock lamp up there. Look at all these beautiful hanging lights. Here's a nice sieve. We've seen these often. I like to have a Santa Claus in that grain sifter. This one is $65. My mom has one at Christmas time always that I made a Santa, oh goodness, it was a lot of years ago. She said I should have made more, many more of them, but I made one, and she has it. And at Christmas time, she puts it in that sieve, or that screened. This is a 4-striper. Sometimes we see 3-striper crocks. This one is a 4-striper. Let me see if I can see a price on this one. I do not see one on this one. Fabulous crock. This one here is $2.95. It's a Donahoe, Parkersburg, West Virginia. We're heading towards a room that I've only been in once before, that was not open previously. It had been storage, but with so much from this latest collection, Leisa had to open up a whole nother area. And there's stuff outside also. I will take you there at the end. But I definitely want you to wait for the Christmas room. You just need to see that. Again, the stack of the boxes is wonderful. I love the color of this scale over here. This one's $2.95. And look at this Santa Claus right here. Oh my. I don't know if I would be able to find it quickly, but it was a tradition when I was a child for one member of my family to wear the Santa mask and scare the life out of me every year at Christmas. Fun, amazing, incredible memories. Oh gosh. Love the garland. Antique silver tinsel. Look at this Santa with the glass light bulb eyeballs. Another feather tree. More of the children's cradles. That one is in blue. That is $70. Her prices here on those kind of pieces are just wonderful. Look at this. The head. Oh, the little child. I wonder if that one is a candy container. Oh, stay. Look at that. That little bear. Lots of the Easter. I did buy several of these when I was here the last time. Love these. That one is $48. Oh, this is a nice one here. That one is $65. There's a German candy container, the little turkeys. And that amazing bag holder from a mercantile. Nice dry sink. There's a painted sifter. That one is $120. Fresh eggs. Love the signs here. Starch box. The whole stack of the bowls and the buckets and the firkins and that Jersey coffee tin or coffee container bin. Check out these. Oh, I think he's riding a horse. Horse with rider cutter. Amazing. I think this is Santa with a tree. Yes, that one is $75. So we'll go back on up toward the front and into the room that I keep telling you about. This is such a unique stand right here. I'll have to ask Leisa about that one. Look at this. Now, Leisa does not have a lot of these pieces priced yet, so forgive me for not having anything to be telling you on prices on these, but again, her phone number will be on the screen. And she does have her open house that will be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So if she cannot answer the phone, you'll just have to bear with us, because it's always the people who are in the shop always take precedence, of course. You just can't be answering the phone when you are having a Christmas open house. Look at all the girly candles here. Some of them are still in the boxes. Here are all these little sheep. Look at Santa flying an airplane. Back there is the sheep is in the little stable. I've seen them where it was the rooster or the chicken. I've not seen it where it was a sheep before. Coming down here, look at all the little Rudolphs. And then this, I think Leisa told me, was a Fanny Farmer candy container. And then we're going to get into a lot of the German candy containers down here. Look at the one in the back. The two-tone colors in his coat are fantastic. His beard, his face just looks German. Look at these. This one with the sleigh. Isn't he wonderful? The blue, his blue pants. Here, more of these amazing Santas. Look at the boots with the netting, because those were also candy containers. Here, the candy container boots. And then here, look at these little socks that say greetings. Oops. And then it looks even like, look at the S. Those are for the sign of money, the money symbol. And here's another one, the money sock. Never seen those before, ever. Aren't those so clever? Absolutely adorable. What an amazing collection. But I will make sure, again, that the address and the information for Leisa's Christmas open house are on the screen and in the description as well. Look at, there's more of those little socks, but they don't have that little purse part on them. U.S. Capitol coffee. Here, look at this paper litho, team of horses and wagon. Whole little collection of the basket tree. That is $650. There are 24, did she say on here? 24 baskets. Whole set of the, or a collection on the wall. What a dramatic statement that makes with all of those sleds on the wall, and then this gorgeous, really vibrant teal blue screened pie safe in front. There's a smaller of the Arnett Santas. Love that early horse. That one is $365. And then check this out, the wall of all of those little children's cupboards, where the earlier video they had all the little miniature china pieces in them, and now all switched out to the Christmas. Put him on top of the bear. Trying hard to go slow. Look at the little mini kerosene lights. Again, there's not one or two, but several of the little miniature scales there in the back. Here more of the Santas. And here even more. Well, I said it at the beginning of the video. This would be one that I'll have to watch again and again. What was your most favorite piece? What would have to come home with you? Again, look at all those children's cupboards there. So charming. Here a tree just filled with the ornaments. This one is the little light bulb of Santa. The little pitcher. They're so fragile. So it is a wonder that even this many have survived. Makes them even more special. Well, take care, everyone. I hope you have enjoyed this video as much as I have enjoyed bringing it to you. I hope that you, if you like this style of content, that you will make sure to hit subscribe. Ring that bell to get notified for the next videos. I have several videos upcoming in the next several weeks. Sometimes one every day. So if you have missed some, don't hesitate to go back, check some of the older videos. And I haven't done the outside yet. That might have to be a separate video. Take care, everyone, and we will see you very soon in the next video.